Whenever immigration laws are changing, many people on the social media will be focusing on people that got mortgage. You hear them saying, oh, what about people that got mortgage? What are they going to do now? Most of you are not thinking about other things. Now, if you have a mortgage and you lose your COS in this country, let's say you are not already settled and you have a mortgage and you lose your COS, there is nothing happening to that house. You can decide to pass it on to a company that also belongs to you passively. Remember, you can be abroad and own a company in the UK. So you can decide to put that property in a business where someone that is settled here can be the director and you can be a shareholder in that company. There are fancy ways you can go around that. You can turn it from a residential property into a commercial property, thereby renting it out and go back home and start receiving stipends from it. Or you can decide to just sell it off and take your money, take plus your equity and leave. For most of you that are laughing at people that bought mortgage whenever you hear immigration changes, what about you paying NHS pension? Have you ever thought of that what would happen to your pension? Let's say, for example, you came in as a student, you were working with the NHS. For the 2 years you were on student visa, you paid NHS contribution. While you're on COS as well, you're paying NHS pension contribution. But when your COS, God forbid anything happened to your COS, have you ever thought for the 4-5 years you've already started contributing to this? Can you not see it's a massive investment? Did you ask how or what is going to happen? But let me tell you something. If you are the type that is scared or you are already on the NHS pension, there's nothing that will happen to your pension. And for most of you that have people back home that have been to this UK several years ago, ask them if they have ever worked with the NHS or any government body that registered them for pension. Their pension is still active. They can receive it when they are 67. Now, look at the trap there. For pension, you have to receive it when in your old age. But for your mortgage, you can give it to your children. You can collect the reward immediately. But for pension, you cannot do that. So most of you confuse liability for assets. You see the main asset, you are laughing at it. But the liability, or the one that is still an asset, but you cannot even get it right now. You are doing it, but you don't know. I'm not saying NHS pension is bad, but look at it this way. Most of you are doing something, you are not thinking of the future. You're only thinking of other people's own. Oh, what if something happened to them? Forget about and do your own. All right? Whether you've bought a mortgage, if you lose your COS, you can either do it in a fancy way, still be collecting money from it while you are in Africa, or you sell it off and take your money. But even you that have taken out pension, or you've gone to buy a car, but for you that you are under NHS pension, that money is not lost. You can even leave it, go back home. When you are about 67, you can start collecting the money, but it is subject to tax. Think about it. If you are the type that's already thinking, oh, I'm going back home, I don't know what to do, just don't worry. You have something in the pension, and God helping you, it can grow to something you need in the future. And for most of you that have people back home that have been here in this UK for several years, they may not know. They may have a pension pot sitting down, waiting for them. They are not aware of. Them call the pension providers and see what is happening with their pension. No matter how small it is, pounds have doubled over naira by now, so you should know what they are about to get. And I hope this helps someone. See you in the next one, guys. Thank you very much.